functioning kitchen really is the bare minimum. Thanks for understanding.
No scheduled repairs currently. No one is injured. Put him there to try to calm down. Okay, I've got the shrink just doing shrink work on himself. Morning, Mark Chat. Hey, Bluebell. I wonder what the minimum day count could be for finishing the day. Finishing the game? Not sure. I nearly have enough organics to move to the next area. Assign 4 altars to the neutralizer towers and improve the moods of the altars and don't let anyone die. You're exhausted. Oh, crap. I didn't realize I stayed up past my bedtime. Oh, man, we're gonna be so tired tomorrow. Not getting my 8 hours. These guys hate us. Can we just make new friends? I understand what you did there. Okay, I wonder if I try to move out now, if they are going to be real mad about that. Hang on, let me look at, put him there. Oh my god. Why is he making so many feasts? Oh, wait, no, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. No, we're good, we're good, we're good. I was looking at the wrong thing. I thought I had 4 feasts, but I had 4 cooked meals, not 4 feasts. Okay, we're good. So I have enough to move now. No storage space. Oh, okay, hang on. There, now I can. Assign 4 altars to the neutralizer towers. Can I do that now? Like during the storm? Assignments. Technician, doctor, botanist, shrink. Use the gravity sensor and leave the canyon. Launch the gravity sensor outside. Dude, they're gonna freaking lock me out and kill me or something. How do I use the gravity sensor outside? What do they mean, the gravity sensor? Those are neutralizer towers. The ones you already planted. The ones that were like way up on the mountain thing? We're definitely getting some radiation right now. I thought it meant just like step right outside the door and hit a button like it was a flare or something. All right. Dude, I already said today that this is an incredible game I will never play again because these decisions keep ripping my heart in two. I swear to God, if the ending of the game is that you make it and like all the clones die or something, like, that's gonna make it even worse. Steam achievement finish Act 2. I'm guessing that was unavoidable. I bet if we had put the chips in his head, he would have been just as mad.
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over.
Ugh.
What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything? Please. What next? Can ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest. Careful. You took a heavy blow there. Yeah, I remember the technician, but why? Did he attack me? Yes. Apparently some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just knocked you down. And they took off into the desert. Took off with our supplies, and you just stood.
What? I did not tell you to accuse him.
No, I was busy fighting for your life. That blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Madrigal in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over. Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adrical. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. Of course, it would have been much quicker if the botanist had told me. But I guess he was too busy despairing about our situation in his cabin. You talked to Lena? Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died. Did you tell her about everything that happened here? Why shouldn't I? She wanted to know what's going on, and you were flatlining. There was no time for playing kiddie games. Shit.
Yeah, I don't blame him at all for this.
Well, I hope you also heard the important part of my story. It happened before we got lost. We're lost? The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense. Do you have any regrets about not going with
That was
them
weird. It like flashed yellow, then went red.
and abandon my lab? No way.
Not me, the lab.
But if you're asking me whether I believe our chances of survival are greater, well, that's a whole different question. We've been doing what we could to get out of the storm. With all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice. Flawless. I'm glad you see the problem. Okay, so what do? I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know?
There was
what
no
to
good
do?
option to press.
Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up, but there is something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth. Okay, what's in them? What are you not telling me? Just listen for yourself.
Everyone's mad. Everyone's mad. Scientist and Shrink are the only two here. Okay. Recycler is high priority. I need to repair this. This turns the poop back into usable supplies. And I think that while we're in this, like, intermission between levels, time is not a factor. There's no clock in the bottom left. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these repairs. Where's Cavion? We ate him. Meat. Okay. Down 3 repair kits, but stuff's fixed. Alright. Wait, let's talk to the Shrink first. Hang on.
It's a relief to see you stayed. Really? Why? I'm not making any difference. Just waiting idly for the end, like the rest of us.
Wow! Shouldn't have said anything to him. Now it's worse.
So, I talked to your alter, and he filled me in on the situation. Damn it, Jan. You're farming people to extract brain cells now. That person, your copy, he was so cool about it. Maxwell's solution, huh? If only you had the patience to wait just a little longer. If only you wanted to listen to what I found out.
I did listen. I didn't like your thing.
Project Ela. Maxwell experimenting on damaged people. Messing with their minds. Man, that guy is seriously sick. Do you label your alters with numbers too? Like he did with his patients, like for example, patient 313? Did he tell you what happened to him? Well, maybe you should ask. Or maybe you already know and you just don't care. I guess not much can surprise me at this point. You've crossed a line, just like him. To think I got the whole medical department on their feet for you. What was I thinking? I should turn you in, both of you. But I can't.
Oh, this is a message. I thought this was a call. I'm like, when do I get to talk?
You're lying there, unconscious, and I don't know what's become of you, or who you are anymore. And I don't think I want to find out. I wish I'd never called you in the first place. I don't want any part in your freak show. You'll just have to deal with it on your own.
Okay.
Jan, Maxwell here. Lucas told me there's a communication breakdown again. Whatever is going on there, if you can hear me, please try to get in touch with us. I beg you to make the last push. Humanity needs you. I need you to succeed. I just hope my idea worked with Tabula Rasa and that all your alters are healthy and alive. It's just very, very important, Jan, that you bring all your alters back, that you keep them safe. More important than you think.
Find me when you're done with those calls.
Yeah. Where are you at? I am predicting, chat, that the people that took off in the Land Rover thing, they're going to run out of supplies and come back to us and beg to rejoin. Because even if I made all of the remaining branches, there's not enough to fill the crew back up.
Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought. Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan? Plan is simple. We need to get out of this sandstorm and reach the rendezvous point. I just don't really know how. Not yet. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. He knew that navigation system inside out.
I think he would respond better to this one.
We'll be fine without him. That's what I'm counting on. Because we can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you. The mission, Rapidium, our lives. You decided to trust Maxwell's scientific methods, and I respect that. But it came with a price. It was too much for some of us. I'd hate to know we paid that price for nothing. I did what it took to save you. Even if it meant coming across as cold-hearted. But it looks like my motives were misunderstood and everything crumbled. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain. No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one. What do you mean? Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No. It was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role. You're right. It's kind of liberating, knowing that there was simply no way to be good at this. Oh, this actually got me thinking about something. What? That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC. His old experiment. He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way to manipulate the consciousness of an existing person. You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that?
Wait, what? Just like make the shrink become a botanist?
Well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way.
You guys just got out of a near-death situation. Well, I guess all three of us did in different ways.
Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan? It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and improvise. Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards.
Testing on production.
Say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Ha. Are we? This is interesting. Okay. All right. See what happens here. So, we're gonna change my brain to pick up skills that the others had?
All right. I'm activating the procedure. Any last words? Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about... Oh, right. My God.
Wait, is he forgetting that he had a fight with his wife? Did he just forget his mom's death? Okay, we're a vegetable. What's the end game here? That branch with him turning his back on the kid getting bullied was when he was like 15. So he just forgot like 20 years?
Is it over?
Everything's wobbly.
Anybody here? Base has stopped. I should check outside.
Outside?
Ah, shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell?
Oh, the base is gone. Okay, so we're in a dream or something. This is all in his head. Silhouette of a person out there? I see a silhouette of a man.
Hey,
Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
someone's there. Wait. Am I losing my mind?
Yes. You just plugged into a
Damn it.
machine and you ran losemymmind.exe. Yes, that did happen.
What was that? Hey,
Alien baby!
is that a baby? What's going on here?
He forgot the baby.
I recognize this.
His memories are all like melting together.
You're No good!
Oh, what's up, Dad? They deleted your System 32 file? Yeah. Imagine not being able to get along with your own clones. You must not be a very likable person. I mean, I don't know. It's a weird thing to it's an interesting thought exercise. If you just imagine, if there was a copy of you suddenly in the world, and let's take it a step further. Both you and the copy think that you're the original. Do you think that it would end with you guys being able to, like, get along peacefully and amicably? Or do you think it would end with one of you trying to, like, kill the other and hide the body? Like, I think it would be even crazier. Like, if you're like married or something, I think that would make the situation even worse, right? Because I'd be like, no, that's my wife. And the other was like, no, that's my wife. I'm like, no, it's not. You know, but if you're, I don't know. I'd say it's a slightly easier thought exercise if you're like a bachelor or something like that. But still, we'd fight over who gets to sit at the PC. I'd be like, you work on the YouTube channel, I'm gonna work on the Twitch stuff. They'd be like, no, I wanna work on the Twitch stuff. I don't wanna edit videos. That's why we got Noxie. Possibly the ambulance that picked up Mom when she died.
Mom.
No matter what I do, you're gone.
Maybe you should have run faster.
What the hell?
It's smooth, Jan.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am you, Jan. Just different.
Is this a dream?
No, Jan. You just woke up. Remember?
But where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else?
You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here?
The Muck streamer versus Muck that never left tech support versus the Muck that never got a wife from Russian bride catalog. Sorry, Miss Muck.
I wanted to change things. Become a better man. Someone who knows what to do.
I wonder if Maxwell has done this to himself.
Better man. You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that?
I'm not my father.
Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
I wasn't waiting for a miracle. I chose to turn to science. That's a huge difference.
Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do? My choices are real. My alters are proof of that.
Hey,
Why are you
why are
doing
you
that?
doing that?
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what if business.